Hello guys, welcome to Niplogger. This is me Visal, and in this video I'm going to talk about cycling in Amsterdam. As Amsterdam is very popular for its cycles, we thought why not make an adventure out of it. So in this video I'm going to show you guys about the adventure we had in Amsterdam with cycling. So keep on watching.
Continue to explore things, try things here. The way Amsterdam has to offer it, and currently we are looking for a cycle rental, and we are planning to rent a cycle for every one of us for 24 hours, right? Yep. And take cycle to see sunsets and different monuments out here.
So it will cost, we will inform you how much it will take for to rent a cycle over here.
Yeah, what's the process, and
we will, for sure, enjoy the cycling over the street of Amsterdam.
We ended up choosing black bike rentals for our bike. The process was fairly simple and the rent wasn't so high, so we were off for a great adventure. After cycling around Amsterdam for some time, it was pretty sure that the city was equipped very well for cycling, because the road were marked clearly and there was provision for a separate crossing for cycles in the intersection of the road, and it felt quite safe to cycle around the city, to be honest. And after cycling for some time, we thought why not take a little adventure and go see the windmills in a place called Chandij. That's roughly 15 kilometers north in a rough direction from Amsterdam. So we head out to see the windmill. It was around midday and we took cycles, and four of us headed north. After 1.5 hours of cycling, we finally reached Chandij, and the sun was just above horizon, making it perfect for taking pictures. We took some pictures and thought, what would be a better idea to see a sunset than to see it from a beach. We took out map, and the beach was around 22 kilometers away from us, so we immediately headed out in order not to miss the sunset. As we continued to cycle toward the beach, the sun was going down, and it was going down pretty fast. We are not a professional, so we had to take occasional breaks and to push ourselves to keep on going. And in between that, we didn't miss our chance to have fun and enjoy the beauty that was around us. As you can see, the sun and the green field around us that looked pretty amazing. In our path, we had to cross a river, and we used a ferry to cross the river, and the sight of setting sun and the river was totally worth it. It made us forget all the tiredness and all the exhaustion, so we took our breath and enjoyed the beauty the sunset and the river had to offer. hours of exhausting cycling, we were finally near the port, and which meant we were pretty close to the beach. And finally, after hours of cycling, we reached the beach. Sadly, the sun was already down, but thankfully, it was a clear evening and we could see the golden horizon and the peaceful beach, and it was pretty amazing. We stayed and enjoyed the crashing waves and the peaceful beach until it was pretty dark, and then we thought, let's head back. As we were near one of the biggest port of Amsterdam, if not biggest port of Europe, we thought, of course, there are availability of trains and other modes of transportation. And just outside the beach, there's a bus station, and you can get a bus around every 15 to 30 minutes. So we thought we can just return by the bus, and for our surprise, the bus refused to take us with the cycles, so we were kind of stuck in the beach. And we asked a local where the train station was, and it turns out the station was only for the goods and the cargo that is going to be transferred through the port, so it was not for public transportation. And at that moment we were pretty stuck. So guys, that's how we got stuck in the beach at North Sea. So if you are also traveling to North Sea by cycle, be sure to leave plenty of time before you head out, or plenty of time to return back, as you are very unlikely to get into public transportation with the cycles. And in our case, returning back with the bus was not an option, because the next day we have to go back to the beach and take our cycle back to the rental so that we can submit it. So it was not an option for us. So we stopped at a bus station, and this is a map that was available at the station, and we decided that the nearest city that we can go to and take a train was Haarlem. And in that very moment, Aniket was coincidentally taking a call, and he only heard us saying that the next nearest city is Haarlem, from where we could take a train. As we were unsure that we would be allowed to get on the trains and go back to Amsterdam, we decided that we will push ourselves. Even though we were tired at full speed reaching the beach, we continued to push ourselves back to Amsterdam. And to this day, Aniket has not found someone to go Haarlem with. So guys, if you want to go Haarlem with Aniket, please be sure to comment down hashtag go Haarlem with Aniket. So there guys, this is how we ended up cycling for around 60 kilometers in a single day as an amateur. I have to say the roads or the street, they were marked pretty well, so we could cycle easily, and the cycling street was also not so slopey or uphill. That made us able to push ourselves back to Amsterdam. And if you are in Amsterdam and looking for an adventure, I will suggest you guys to go to the beach, take a cycle, and you can reach beach around 2 hours after your departure from Amsterdam. But be sure to leave plenty of time so that you can return back home in broad daylight, not like us in 2-degree weather cycling in the evening or almost in pitch black darkness. But I have to say it was quite an adventure.